Hi everybody, check your pockets and piggy banks, as in this video we will analyze the French circulating euro coins. What coins are considered rare, what years should you pay attention to, and how much do rare everyday French coins cost? Also in this video we will analyze the design of French euro coins. And let's start the video with an analysis of the design, so who are only interested in prices, use the time code in the description and go to the second part of the video. Meet Marianne, the symbol of the French Revolution, which is usually depicted as a woman in a Phrygian cap. The Phrygian cap itself is also a symbol that originates in ancient Rome. It was then worn by freed slaves, and the cap symbolizes freedom. And Marianne herself was conceived as the embodiment of the motto of the French Revolution: liberty, equality, fraternity. Marianne, by the way, is also the unofficial nickname of France since 1792. Nowadays, it is customary to place Marianne's profile in government structures. She is a mandatory attribute for buildings of government bodies, courts, municipalities, and so on. French euro cents of 1, 2, and 5 cents have the same national side design. On such a coin, a large portrait of Marianne is presented. On the right, the letters RF, the Republic of France. Below them is the year of minting. There are 12 stars of the European Union along the circumference, the engraver's initials at the bottom. On coins with a face value of 10, 20, 50 cents, Marianne is also represented, only now in the form of a sower. For the first time this image was presented in 1896, it was created by the sculptor Louis Ortiz Roddy. This image has been present on coins since 1897, and on postage stamps since 1903. This image was printed in millions of copies, but there is a mistake hidden in it, which was noticed only decades later. Pay attention to Marianne's hair, it blows in the wind, and when sewing by hand, the grains are never thrown into the wind, as Marianne does in this image. But this image has become too popular, so it was declared symbolic, and that Marianne does not scatter seeds, but ideas that should be sown against the wind. On a modern coin, the image is stylized and it is no longer possible to see on it what exactly Marianne scatters there, grains or ideas. To the right of Marianne are the initials of the modern author Laurent Joriot, and the first author of the image of the sower, Louis Ortiz Roddy. Under the names of the authors, the letters RF stand for the Republic of France. Year of minting to the left of Marianne, and 12 stars of the European Union along the circumference. On coins 1 and 2 euro, a tree is depicted in a hexagon. The tree symbolizes life, generational change and growth. But the hexagon symbolizes the geographical outlines of France on the map. Along the circumference of the tree, the motto of France: liberty, equality, fraternity. At the bottom right are the artist's initials. The year of minting on the outer ring below. Around the circumference of the outer ring are 12 stars of the European Union. And, by the way, in 2022, France changed the design of the 1 and 2 euro coins. But nothing has fundamentally changed, it is also a tree in a hexagon, only the motto, freedom, equality, fraternity, is now minted on the branches of the tree, and the year of the mint itself was placed on the inner ring, at the bottom left. Only 12 stars of the European Union remained on the outer ring. Well, now let's look at each denomination in terms of value. But, I would like to immediately explain the methodology for calculating the cost. If there was a sale of a coin on the eBay website recently, then we will show this price. If there was no sale, then we will take as a basis the lowest price at which a coin can be bought on eBay now. Also, all coins with large circulations that are not rare, we will calculate at face value. But, if you go to the same eBay, you will see that even coins with large circulations are more expensive than face value. The point here is that no one will sell anything at face value. It's just not profitable. A person spends time compiling an ad, then he will spend time sending a coin, and paying a percentage of the sale to the site where he sells this coin. That is why coins at face value cannot be found on coin sales sites, even coins with huge circulations, which are not rare. And also we will not consider marriages and features of the coinage. We will only look at what is easy to find without a magnifying glass, that is, expensive years in which fewer coins were minted, and which are now worth much more than face value. Also, we will not consider the last 3 years, 2020, 21, and 22. Since there are no reliable data on circulation in these years. But, if you want advice, then it is better to hold the coins of these years. But, this does not apply to the €2 coins of 2022, since a huge circulation seems to have been made with the redesign, and these coins are sold quite cheaply on eBay. The €1 center coin of France has only one expensive year, it is 2002, then only 110,000 were minted in regular circulation, because of this coin is expensive. There were no recent sales on eBay, but the recommended price for this coin is from $10. The €2 center coin of France also has only one expensive year, and this is the same as the €1 center coin, 2002. The €2 center coin was not minted at all in the regular circulation, only in circulations of the improved brilliant uncirculated and proof coinage. Because of this, it is more difficult to find this coin, but it also costs more. On eBay now the cheapest lot with such a coin is sold at a price of $18.75. The €5 center coins of France do not have expensive years at all. Every year they were minted in fairly large runs, which is why they are not rare. But if you find a coin of the last 3 years, then it is better to hold it, since there is no data on circulations of recent years. A coin of 10 euro cents has only 1 year with a conditionally small circulation, this is 2004 and a circulation of 1,500,000. For such a small change denomination, a circulation of 1.5 million is a small circulation. On eBay, the cheapest lot with such a coin is sold at a price of $5.60. And, this coin can really be found in everyday life. Coin of 20 euro cents, there are 6 rare years of minting. These are 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2012, and 2016. During these years there was no regular coinage of 20 euro cents of France, only an improved coinage of brilliant uncirculated and proof. Coins of these years are worth from $5 to $20, depending on the condition. There were no recent sales on eBay of these coins, but let's go through the cheapest eBay lots for which these coins are being sold today. Coins 2003, 2004, 2005 cost $5.60. Coin 2006, $6.70. Coin 2012, $13.50. Coins of 2016 are not on sale, but the recommended price for it is $10. Friends, in the profile header on YouTube, there is a link to a table where you will find a list of all €2 commemorative coins. The table is interactive and contains links to both a video review of each coin and text reviews. This table is free and designed to make it easy to find information on each €2 commemorative coin. But, if you want to help the author, you can subscribe to my Patreon. We're starting from the $5 subscription level, you will get access to a more advanced version of the spreadsheet, where information is immediately presented, about the circulation, recent sales on eBay and the cheapest lots now. The pricing data in this table will be updated every few months. Also, from each Patreon subscription of $10 or more, 20% of the amount will go to the volunteer funds of Ukraine. I am from Ukraine, and coins are my hobby, which helps to forget a little about the terrible war that Russia unleashed. And now any help to Ukraine will always be good. Table with prices and mintages of common coins of France, also available on Patreon starting with a subscription of $5 and more. Coin 50 euro cents, rare are 14 years. These are the years from 2003 to 2017. Any of these years will be worth a lot, since the coin did not have a regular mint in these years, only the improved brilliant uncirculated and proof. Coins of these years are worth from $5 to $20, depending on the condition. There were no recent sales on eBay for these coins, so let's look at the lowest value lots for these coins. Coin 2003, $8.75. Coins of 2004 and 2005 cost $5.60. Coin 2006, $6.70. Coin 2007, $7.90. Coin 2008, $6.70. Coin 2009, $11.20. Coin 2010, $7.50. Coin 2011, $16.90. Coins from 2012 to 2017, not on sale, but the recommended price for them is $10. In France, most of the €1 coins were minted in the first 4 years, so all €1 coins of France since 2003 are rare. There were no regular mintings, only improved brilliant uncirculated and proof minting. Coins of these years cost from $8 to $30, depending on the condition and year of circulation. Coin 2003, not available on eBay, suggested price $10. Coin 2004, was recently sold at a price of $8.20. Coin 2005, the cheapest lot $7.80. Coin 2006, the cheapest lot $8.70. Coin 2007, not available on eBay, suggested price $10. Coin 2008, was recently sold at a price of $12.80. Coin 2009, the cheapest lot $10.20. Coin 2010, the cheapest lot $12.20. Coin 2011 and 2012, the cheapest lot $15.30. Coin 2013, was recently sold at a price of $23.50. Coin 2014, not available on eBay, suggested price $10. Coin 2015, was recently sold at a price of $19. Coins 2016 and 2017, recently sold for $25.60. Coin 2018, not available on eBay, suggested price $15. Coin of 2019, was recently sold at a price of $20.40. The €2 coin of France has 8 rare years of minting. These are the years from 2003 to 2010. During these years there was no regular minting, only the improved brilliant uncirculated and proof. Coins of these years cost from $10 to $35, depending on the condition and year of circulation. Coin 2003, was recently sold at a price of $15.30. Coin 2004, the cheapest lot $24.50. Coin 2005, was recently sold at a price of $25.60. Coin 2006, not available on eBay, suggested price $20. Coin 2007, was recently sold at a price of $32.70. Coin 2008, was recently sold at a price of $16.30. Coin 2009, was recently sold at a price of $15.30. Coin 2010, was recently sold at a price of $17.40. Friends, subscribe and like if you like this format. Also, if you want to continue, write in the comments, which next country to take for parsing everyday coins. And don't miss out on your expensive coin. See you in the next videos.